Okay guys, it's early in the morning and I'm trying to do a little video of Moleskine exercise number 2, which is to do a couple of little schematic plans of your spatial journey in Moleskine. Okay, don't know how it's going to go. I'm one of those people that wasn't able to get hold of my model, ha 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 ha, but my professor took these handy dandy photos, so I'm going to try and do it from these photos. Here I go, I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I'm going to draw small. I'm standing up, I hope this works. Okay, so in this particular journey, I'm going to sort of draw the base. There is a kink in the wall. There are essentially sort of 4 big squares, which are the sort of guiding squares that organize the spatial journey, and then there are these sort of thin walls that stick out in front, and then there's a walkway. Walkway goes to there. I'm just sort of blocking things out right now. Then there's like another walkway. And then there's a stair. See how it's just a sketch, so I'm not sort of wigging out. That walkway goes around the back here. There it is. And the base itself is about this big. This is sort of the plan. It's not perfect, but perfection is lost in the wind here. Okay, I'm going to try and turn this plan into a upper level plan. At the upper level, these thin walls are solid, and what else is solid? I'm just trying to understand from the photos that I have. This is solid. This is solid. I think at eye level, up the upper level, these are the only things that are solid. These pochade objects. Oh no, there's another couple of little columns here, I do believe. So at the upper level, the journey for this actually goes like that and ends up there. So when I come up the steps, I could either just turn left actually, or I could turn right and go all the way around. Not sure that this makes perfect sense to you guys, but maybe if I go over the main pieces, these are sort of floors. I'm just going to make them look a little bit darker. That's a walkway. This is something that happens on the lower level. So the upper plan looks like that. Wow, crazy, not bad. I'm going to see if I can do a lower plan. I'm going to move my tripod a little bit. Oh man, I don't know if I can do that. This ain't easy, folks. I'm going to try and draw a lower plan below it. It's just a Moleskine exercise. Tempting to freak out, I know. What I do know is that the base, can you see that? Well, I just got up, guys, so bear with me. If I had a piece of tracing paper, I'd probably do it over this. I'm going to do the same thing again where I kind of set up, I'm going to use those sort of guidelines to set up those 4 squares again. I'm just keeping it light. And then there was sort of a, those thin walls actually are different at the lower level. At the lower level, they project out into the space more. Because what they do is support the walkway that is above. Aha, this is getting interesting. I'll explain this in a minute. If something is above you, then it appears as dotted. So some things that might be solid in the upper plan are going to be dotted in the lower plan. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense because you can't see the model, but just sort of giving you an idea here. Here we go. Okay, so in this plan, this is the lower plan, these fins are sort of longer and they stretch out more. There is a column here which supports something above. The wall is actually solid on the lower level, and there is the doorway. And to poche what's solid here. Good morning, playmates. What else is solid? Oh, let me see. Oh, actually, on this lower level, there are also some columns that I guess I would be able to see on that upper level. So in the upper plan, this is a floor that I can stand on. On the lower plan, it's a ceiling. So what it actually looks like in the lower plan is a dotted line because it's above my head, as is that sort of floating platform. So those squares that are above my head are shown as dotted lines, and that walkway that's above my head is also shown as a dotted line. I guess there's a little stair here. Okay, so if I was to start this journey, and maybe I shouldn't be using red, because I used red to poche. This is the lower level plan right here. This is the upper level plan right here. So if I started this journey, what I actually do here is I'm going to go in, and then I'm going to go up the stairs, okay? Looks like I've got some other choices. I could sort of, this journey is also about sort of wandering. So this is an alternate route, okay? So I'm coming in, and when I go up the stairs, that's when I enter the upper journey. And on the upper journey, I can walk on this pathway and end up at my destination. So this is the path on the lower level, which goes to the upper level and starts again. So all I'm trying to do here is try and just figure out how on earth I'm going to draw the plan. I'm just going to go get another color. Hang on a minute. I'll be right with you. I'll be right with you. I am just going to maybe show you what's solid and what's void in the upper plan. See, in the upper plan, I'm just going to sort of color in here what are essentially holes in the floor. So it's a little easier for you to read what's solid and what's void. Oh, that worked pretty well. On the lower level, I'm not going to do that because the floor is just the floor. At the upper level, the yellow kind of represents holes in the floor. Now, what I'm going to do is show you the model. It's actually one of the example models that I was using in the studio. Maybe I need to pan back. Here it is. See that? So at the lower level, there are these fin walls. At the upper level, that are fin walls, but they're a little bit taller. So basically, Moleskine exercise number 2 is to see if you can figure out how on earth you can draw a plan. Now it's time for breakfast. See you soon, and bye.